even know if there's anything I can say to prepare you. Not only is this one of the most hauntingly disturbing, fucked up movies I've ever seen, but it's also one of the most beautiful. I'm Chuck, I'd love to be your movie guy. Hit the like button, give me a follow, and this is Flowers by Phil Stevens. Let's get it completely out of the way. If you're triggered by anything, stay the fuck away from this film because it's not for you. This is buckets of gore, buckets of torture, buckets of everything you could think of. There's full frontal nudity. There's a scene of penetration. It's fucked up. And the film has absolutely no dialogue whatsoever. It instead relies on sound design, sound effects, and the score to carry and move along the story. The story centers on 6 different women that are trapped in this crawl space under a serial killer's home. Each one of them has a mutilated part of their body that has been sewn together. And the crawl space is a metaphor for purgatory. From the expressions and the emotions on the 6 different women's faces, it paints a picture of the serial killer in the home. And trust me, you will feel every ounce of every one of their pain and trauma that they felt from what they've been through. From the opening sequence of this woman crawling through the excrement and the leftover remains of other victims to find her way through this home sets a tone like nothing I've seen before. There's a lot of extreme films that are just gore for the sake of gore, or torture for the sake of torture. This seems to be a very allegorical film about letting go after the unimaginable has happened to you. Process and deal with that trauma to move on to whatever may be the afterlife. Essentially reliving your nightmare all over again. This film is absolutely brilliant. It's one of the hardest, most difficult watches I've had in quite some time. You can find Flowers on Phil Stevens' YouTube. I will link it below. I'm Chuck. I'd love to be your movie guy. Hit the like button. Give me a follow.